right, because Falls has been magnificent.
Yeah, good point. It's second down, 7 yards to go. Falls throws. Derek Zeno went up to try to make the catch, but Dennis Clay was able to knock it away. And so that's it. At the end of the third quarter, the score, Saskatchewan 11, Toronto 11. We'll return with the fourth quarter in a moment. Ben, and this is obviously his most difficult task as Dave Ridgway lines up a 44-yard field goal, and it is good. And with that field goal, the Saskatchewan Roughriders have jumped out in front of the Toronto Argonauts 14-11. It's been a heck of a football game to this point. How Toronto is still in it is beyond me.
Well, it's been great entertainment for the fans here in Regina tonight. Beautiful evening for football. Just a gorgeous day in Regina this afternoon. A little better than the rain and muggy weather we left behind us in Toronto.
It was wild last night in Hamilton. You could barely breathe. Incidentally, that field goal by Dave Ridgway is his 120th of his career. Unbelievable statistics. 419 offensive yards for the Saskatchewan Roughriders in 3 quarters of play. $14 minutes, 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Saskatchewan 14, Toronto 11. Dave Ridgway tees it up. Craig Ellis is waiting back at his 12-yard line. But Ridgway does not kick it toward him. Instead, it goes to Rasevich, and he very alertly grabs it on the first hop and steps out at the 43-yard line. Toronto will be happy with that. Anytime you can start outside the 35, it's got to be a bit of a bonus, and they start here outside the 40.
Boy, Dan's had a big night. Got to hit Bernard Quarles on a short yardage. Gets to carry the football on a kickoff return.
Conrad Tollaway has been down a couple of times tonight. Had to be helped off once, but he's back in the football game. And the Argos need him in there if they are to have any shot at winning here tonight. Down he goes in the arms.
Rick Volk's got the fast penetration in there. When you've got it, once again, when you've got that 3-step little roll-out drop, watch this. You've got to get the ball away now. Now, it's got to be gone, but good coverage downfield, and you don't stand a chance. The linemen just are not expected to hold their blocks any longer than a quick 3 count, and Rick Volk comes in and makes the sack.
Now, let's have a look and see why Volk is in there.
Well, they kind of alternate Al Johns and Rick Volk.
So the loss is 3 yards. It's second down, 13 yards to go. Flag comes down as Paul Pearson makes his first catch of the night, and he has the first down into Saskatchewan's 50-yard line, but we've got to wait and see what the penalty marker's about. Eddie Ray Walker and Trent Bryant were there to make the stop. 21 yards to gain. Offside against Saskatchewan.
I believe that's Paul Pearson's first catch of the night. Saskatchewan, number 2 offside, decline.
I think they lined up offside that time, a little overeager.
So it's a first down for the Toronto Argonauts. The ball is inside the Saskatchewan 50. 13 and a half minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Saskatchewan leads it by 3. And this is Warren Hudson. Hudson, number 37, the junior from Oshawa, is all the way down to the Saskatchewan 22-yard line. Finally brought down by Eddie Ray Walker and Glenn Suter, numbers 2 and 27, respectively.
Holloway changes the pace with a draw play to Warren Hudson in his second year from the Oshawa Junior Hawkeyes. And he makes some great moves. How about that one to get around Trent Bryant? Cuts back in. I'm not going out of bounds. Put the head down, get a few more yards. Nice super run. He's the fullback of the future for this team. He's a real tough kid, great blocker, and you saw right there, he's not a bad runner.
Picked up 27 yards, first down, Toronto. Ball at the Saskatchewan 22. Very quickly, The pass, if it was intended for Craig Ellis, he never looked around for it, and as a result, it was thrown behind him.
That's one of the reasons that Bob Obilovich said that the quarterbacks have been sacked so much this season. The receivers just have not done a good job downfield. That time, Holloway reading a quick pattern to Craig Ellis. He never looked back for the ball.
Holloway in the shotgun formation now on second down. He had trouble with the pass from center, but he goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Paul Pearson. The Argos lead it for the first time in the game. 23 yards, the touchdown pass from Conrad Holloway to Paul Pearson, who was in behind Trent Bryant.
Oh, what a great read Conrad Holloway and Paul Pearson made. Second and long. They sat back in a 3-deep zone coverage. Watch Collins Holloway just throws it deep down the middle. Glenn Suter, the safety, has to come over and make the play. He can't get there. Neither can the corner, Trent Bryant, and Paul Pearson stretches out. What a super catch, super throw. Nice touchdown.
You're right, Lee. What a great play. And I thought that Holloway fielded that like a great shortstop at snap.
And Willie Thomas is making an adventure every time he goes back in the shotgun.
Well, of course, Al's reference is to the fact that Conrad was drafted by the Montreal Expos when he came out of the University of Tennessee as a shortstop.
It's a good start, Pat.
Yeah, right. It's the Toronto Argonauts out in front of Saskatchewan, 18-14. We'll be back with the Toronto kickoff in a moment.
Well, Conrad Holloway fields a bad snap by Willie Thomas and avoids the rush and really makes a good read to Paul Pearson. What a fabulous catch. You know, you're going to take a real shot from the ground when you hit. He tucked the ball in, and, boy, he's one of the best at doing that. Pretty quiet in the first half, but two big catches now.
It's unbelievable to look at the offensive statistics of this football game and see Toronto out in front, because Saskatchewan has just dominated every aspect of it. But that's what they say many times. Statistics are for losers. Let's see what happens as Derek Zeno takes the kickoff at his 5-yard line. And Zeno gets to the 25, which indicates there was excellent coverage by that Toronto unit. And Saskatchewan will be starting in unenviable field position.
What a great kick by Hank Delisic down to the 5-yard line. He really got his foot into that one.
We've got the two deepest kickers in the CFL. Ridgway averages 62 and Delisic 61.
Toronto cover team also does an excellent job. Number 15, Cliff Hewitt, finally going to come down and make the play. Watch him slice right through there. Nobody even picked him up for some. You know, you got to have tunnel vision to miss him.
So the Roughriders starting from their 24. The give is to Denny Ferdinand, and he fights his way out close to the 29. He'll have a pickup of close to 5. Rodney Harding again was there to make the tackle. Look at that statistical story. 423 yards total offense, Saskatchewan. Toronto 231. But here's the important stat. Toronto 18, Saskatchewan 14, with 11:45 left to play in the fourth quarter. Quarles' pass is caught. A leaping effort up at the 45-yard line. Tony Dennis made the catch between Carl Bracey and Jerry Nash. And injured is Derek Zeno. But he appears to be all right.
Dennis went high and made a great catch.
Now, you're a pass receiver. What are the two of them doing in that same area?
Well, the play took a little long to develop, and, you know, each guy was running a hook, and they just kept coming into each other's area. That's what happens on a broken pass pattern.
First down, Saskatchewan, and Quarles is going to keep it. Well, I know there's still 10 minutes left in the ball game, but I can't conceive of anyone other than Bernard Quarles being selected as the Carling O'Keefe offensive game star, because he's been simply outstanding.
Well, he really made a good decision there. He rolled out, and the receivers didn't look like they were going to be open. He had a guard out in front, so he didn't hesitate at all. And that non-hesitation really got the speed going and a great run.
15 yards to pick up. First down, Saskatchewan. The ball at the Toronto 49. This is David Conrad. Conrad coughs up the football. Toronto has recovered, and they will be awarded possession.
Number 73, David Marshall, the middle linebacker, comes over and recovers the fumble by David Conrad. Really unfortunate for the Riders. They put a heck of a nice drive together, but Michael Elarm's on the block. And here comes David Conrad around the corner. Don Moen strips the ball loose, and 73, David Marshall's Johnny on the spot for the recovery.
So Toronto gets the ball back at its own 41-yard line with 10 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. It's been an excellent football game, only a couple of turnovers. Holloway's pass intended for Chris Woods was over his head and out of bounds. But Conrad told you what I thought was an interesting comment before the kickoff here tonight. He said if he was going to get a lot of pressure, the ball was going out of bounds.
The Cardinals not too happy with his receivers. They've broken a few patterns tonight, and that time Chris Woods made no effort to go after the football, and Connie's a little hot. He said, I'm not going to stay back there and get the heck beaten out of me if you guys aren't going to work too.
So it's 2nd and 10, Toronto. In the shotgun. Again, he had to make a one-handed catch to the passing center. The pass is intercepted by Fran McDermott. There is a penalty marker on the field, however. McDermott has brought it all the way back to the Toronto 38-yard line.
Holding, 65, decline, touchdown.
Holding against Dan Peshmek has been declined. The Saskatchewan Roughriders, trailing by 4, have the ball.
Well, there's Darrell Smith. He gets by Fran McDermott. Initially, zone coverage, they get too many guys in one area. Fran McDermott sloughs back off and makes the play. Picks up his first interception of 1986. And what a big play this may turn out to be.
From St. Mary's University in California, Fran McDermott is only 5'10", but he's been here for 5 years. And after that interception, we're going to see what Saskatchewan can do. Trailing by 4, we'll be back in a moment. We've got 9 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. First down, Saskatchewan. The ball is at the Toronto 38, and the Roughriders trail by 4. As Quarles puts it up, and Ray Elgard could not make the catch. That's surprising. It appeared to hit him right in the hands.
Should have had it. I mean, you can't. There's no other way to tell it. He dropped it. Boy, he doesn't do that too often. He runs a great pattern here. It takes, I believe it was Darrell Wilson. Well, no, he goes by into zone coverage again. Jerry Nash will pick him up in behind, but boy, he should have had that. Can't throw it any better.
I remember him in a game in Toronto last year. He must have caught about 15 passes, everyone diving. And this one was very nearly picked off by Don Moen, again looking for Ray Elgard. I'll tell you, Moen got back in that drop zone in a hurry, didn't he?
He's really had himself a good game. Made some great tackles on punt coverage tonight. Made some good hits, and he should have had an interception there himself.
But the Toronto Argonauts did a good job defensively. It's now 3rd and 10 with the ball at their 38-yard line, as Dave Ridgway will come in to try a 44-yard field goal. If he's good, the Riders will trail by only a point. And it is good. Oh, we've got ourselves a heck of a football game. It is Toronto 18, Saskatchewan 17. We'll be back in a moment. 11 o'clock in Toronto, but I would suggest you keep the eyelids open for the finish of this one. Toronto 18, Saskatchewan 17. 8 minutes, 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Saskatchewan to kick off after the successful Dave Ridgway field goal. And this time he elects to go deep. Craig Ellis at his 15-yard line. And he hurdles a couple of tacklers. Eddie Lowe was first down as Ellis gets to the 35. It was a 60-yard kickoff by Dave Ridgway, a 20-yard return. And now it's going to be incumbent upon that Toronto offense to get a move on again, because Saskatchewan is within a point. Well, to me, the surprise of the entire football game is that Conrad Holloway is still able to play.
Yeah, okay.
Well, down he goes that time. A lot of people were there. Nick Hebler, number 99, was all over him. So, too, was Rick Rolch, number 63.
Well, Nick Hebler leads the Roughriders with 3 sacks so far in 1986, and looks like he gets his 4th right there. A little help from Rick Rolch, as Pat mentioned, but picking up where they left off last week.
So the loss is a yard. It's second down, 11 to go at the Toronto 35. Holloway fires. Oh, I'm going high in the air to make the catch. It's Kirtland Thomas, number 72. What a super catch by Kirtland Thomas, a rookie from the University of Missouri at Columbia, picks up 28 yards.
That was a good catch, good throw. He runs a post pattern, and Conrad Holloway really stepped up nicely. I think that shotgun formation is really helping him because it's a little easier on his knee. He doesn't have to go back and set up as quickly, and he gets a better view of the entire secondary.
6 minutes, 35 seconds left to play in the ball game. And the handoff goes to number 37, Warren Hudson. And where he picked up 27 yards his first time, this time he's fortunate if he got a yard. I guess you can't expect a fella to have a 27-yard average.
Nope. Defense plays tough on the run. Fran McDermott up there to help out Gary Moulton from the middle linebacking spot as well.
So it's second down, 9 yards to go. And again, Holloway is in the shotgun. And he's going deep, looking for Darrell Smith, but it's batted away. A fine defensive play by Fran McDermott. McDermott, who made an interception the last time that Toronto had the football, was step for step with the intended receiver and batted it away.
Yeah, he really was. 5th year out of St. Mary's in California, already with an interception tonight. Well, you can't cover a guy any better than that. That's textbook.
Clock is running with 5 minutes and 45 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Hank Olisic, who has been outstanding tonight, back in punt formation for Toronto. This one goes into the end zone, and it'll go for a single point. Well, the Argo lead is now 2 points after that 62-yard boot by Olisic. He doesn't look particularly pleased.
You know,
so
that's a great
trying to angle it.
Yeah, 62 yards is a beauty, but Hank kind of wanted that one to go out of bounds because it's going to come out to the 35, and a single point really means nothing.
The Toronto Argonauts and the Edmonton Eskimos next Friday night here on CTV, 9:30 Eastern Daylight Time.
Frank Rigney will be back from covering the golf assignment in Toronto at the Board of Trade. He'll be out there. Dale Isaac, of course, Al McCann.
The screen pass goes to David Conrad, but it was smelled at very neatly by the Argos. Number 64, Brad Foytik, and Don Moan. Moan's had himself a terrific football game.
Yeah, he really has. You know, he's one of those guys that's kind of inconspicuous on that defense, and he's always there, makes a great play. You never see him make a bad play, and I think that's how you measure him.
The pickup was just 4 yards, so it's 2nd and 6. Can't tell you how impressed I've been with Bernard Quarles' play tonight. And again, the pass is complete to Michael Illarns with the tackle made by Carl Braisley. But it is good for a Saskatchewan first down. You know, when Jack Goda had Quarles in Calgary, he really liked his throwing ability. He said he was green as grass. Well, obviously, he's learned something because his execution tonight has been great. There's a look at Jocko. And Joe Powpow, number 6, standing beside him. Strangely enough, Quarles, who replaced Powpow, both of them are from the University of Hawaii. Quarles' pass, that time was very nearly picked off by Marcellus Green. So to bring up a 2nd and 10, Saskatchewan from their 45-yard line with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left to play. Isn't that a turnaround for Toronto, though? 10 first downs in this second half, only 6 for Saskatchewan. But you saw the dominance of the Roughriders in that first half. It's 2nd and 10. Saskatchewan trailing by 2 points, 19-17. Bernard Quarles is sacked. What pressure by David Marshall, the blitzing middle linebacker. A big play at a big moment in the football game. Let's watch the middle linebacker, 73.
Oh, there he comes, David Marshall, and Mike Anderson, the center, just got his feet tangled up and couldn't handle the blitz coming, and he does an excellent job to get Bernard Quarles.
The loss was 7 yards, so it's 3rd and 17 with 3.5 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. And so Jerry McGrath, who's had a good night punting the football, is back in. The Argos got through and blocked it. Dennis Clay makes the recovery, and Toronto will have possession inside the Saskatchewan 20-yard line.
Well, there's no question, Pat, Jerry McGrath was extremely slow getting that football off. It wasn't really that bad a snap, but watch the pressure coming up the middle from the Argonauts. Going to get a look and see who blocked it. There goes 15, Cliff Hewitt. I'm sure he's the one that gets the hands on it. Sure it is, but Jerry McGrath's really slow. Then it's Dennis Clay, 14. He picks it up, and whoa, what a great scoring position the Argos are in now.
And what a tough pass for the Saskatchewan defense. Toronto has the football at the Saskatchewan 16-yard line. First down, Argonauts. Paul Pearson inside the 5. Touchdown, Argonauts, his second of the night. Paul Pearson may have iced this one for Toronto. I don't mind telling you, I'm surprised at the Argos' offensive performance.
Well, Paul Pearson's second touchdown of the night. Nothing fancy. You get man-to-man coverage. That's a long way to go for the middle safety, Glenn Suter. He just can't get out there. Look at the effort Pearson makes to dive and get that ball into the end zone. They get the break, the block punt, and Holloway takes advantage on the first play.
Chomick, like every other field goal kicker in the CFL, hasn't missed this year, and he doesn't miss right now. And so with 2 minutes and 51 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter, the score now, Toronto 26,